So I often get asked, what is hypnosis? And can I be hypnotized? So I'd like to start off by saying that hypnosis is characterized by a dominant brainwave called alpha. And alpha is a natural brainwave state that we all go into multiple times throughout our day and throughout our night. So we all go into that hypnotic state. For example, if you've ever driven several hours and lost track of time, then you've gone into that hypnotic state. And if you've ever watched a movie or a TV show and gotten so engrossed in it that you lost track of what it was like outside, other things going on in your world, what you had to do later on that day or that evening, then you're definitely in that hypnotic state. So we've all been hypnotized. We've all been in that hypnotic state. And in fact, you go into that alpha state as you're going to sleep and as you're waking up. So to be a little more specific about hypnosis, generally you can say hypnosis incorporates three things. First, it's a highly focused state where you temporarily forget or you're not focused on things in your peripheral awareness. And that's just what we were talking about. And secondly, there's a term called cognitive flexibility, and this is what we used to call suggestibility. It's basically how able is your mind to be open to seeing things from a different or a new perspective. So there's different levels of this cognitive flexibility or suggestibility, and it just means how able are you to see things from a different perspective. And the third thing that generally characterizes hypnosis is disassociation. So usually people know about this from when someone's had a traumatic event and they may observe themselves floating above their body or beside their body, watching their body as this traumatic thing is happening. But in hypnosis, you can induce through a gentle, safe way, you can induce somewhat of this disassociation for a therapeutic means, for a way to help someone reconfigure, reframe an event, a belief, a habit, a fear, a situation, a perception for some positive intent. And it's done in a very safe and controlled manner so that that person is able to release that habit, that belief, that behavior, and find a new way to be themselves, find a new way to be themselves in the world. So then the question is, can I be hypnotized? Well, as I already mentioned, everybody, all of us, go into a hypnotic state throughout our day. So everybody can be hypnotized to some extent. Some people find it easier than others. One of the things I've found throughout my practice for many years is that just like everything else in life, the more you practice going into that hypnotic state consciously, meaning listening to a recording or working with a hypnotherapist, that you can become better at it. So for those who are concerned or have had a hard time going into the hypnotic state, my suggestion is just practice it, and like anything else, you'll get better.